Ah, Headmistress Durella. I see you've adapted to your new position rather swiftly. I must say, leadership rather suits you.
Your praise honors me, Master Aurelian. You remain as refined and sharp as ever.
So it's true then? About Headmaster Lamar?
I'm afraid so, Master Aurelian.
A great mind now gone. My condolences. Still, an institution of this caliber cannot afford to pause its progress. I'd recently prepared an investment proposal. I trust there's still someone authorized to see it through.
Of course, Master Aurelian. As acting headmistress, I am entirely at your disposal.
Excellent. Efficiency is a rare virtue in times like these. Though I notice you and your students seem in quite a hurry. I hope I haven't delayed you.
Not at all. We're merely on our way to meet the Lightbearer envoy. Nothing too urgent. Yes, well, we still have some time.
Ah, I may have forgotten your name, but I remember your face. A promising young mage, wasn't it? And I believe I offered you a piece of valuable advice.
What? I find it hard to believe anyone could forget about a gentleman as distinguished as Master Aurelian.
How unfortunate. Forgetfulness is rarely an asset in business. In any case, you still have my card. I'm always open to mentoring bright young talents. I must take my leave now. With the headmaster's death made public, the Academy Board has quite a mess to sort out.
Of course, I won't keep you from your work. All right, everyone, pick up the pace. The envoy's patience is limited. Envoy Evie, I have brought all the students who were present that day. Shall we begin?
Please wait a moment, Headmistress Durella. I need to verify the list first. Cassidy, Pippa, Sylvan, and you.
You! Stand straight and stop fidgeting.
Students, there's no need to panic. My name is Evie. I'm a special envoy sent by royal decree to investigate Headmaster Lamar's death. While the Serene Lyceum is neutral, this land falls under the Empire's jurisdiction. It is our duty to investigate any murder. More importantly, the victim was a man of great significance. The royal court is determined to uncover the truth. Don't worry. This is a standard inquiry. Please cooperate so we can resolve this quickly.
You don't really think we killed the headmaster, do you?
I have only just begun the investigation. This is a standard procedure.
Hearing what you just said actually makes me feel a little better. And Madame Durella never said anything that reassuring.
As students of the Serene Lyceum, you represent this school's image. You should have stronger composure than ordinary people. Pippa, you need to work on that.
With respect, Headmistress Durella, comments like that only make her more nervous.
That wasn't my intent. I only wish for them to perform their best.
If there are no further questions, let us begin. Headmistress Durella, as the Lyceum's representative, you will remain present to ensure I employ no improper methods.
Of course. That is my duty as acting headmistress.
When your name is called, follow me inside. The rest of you, wait here quietly and do not leave. First, Cassidy, come with me. Relax, Sylvan. This is just a casual chat.
I hope you can remain calm. Don't make a scene like Pippa did and disrupt Envoy Evie's work.
Let's begin. Sylvan, why did you apply for the court mage selection exam?
I have always been interested in the position. If I became a court mage, I could earn the trust of the royal court and restore my family's former glory.
Your family? Ah, yes. The Grenvaldens. During the exam yesterday, what exactly were you doing?
I was accompanying the princess on her gallery tour. Once the painting got damaged, Jervin and I went to find the materials we needed to fix it.
That's all? Any proof of that?
Yes, the materials were rare and hard to find. Jervin and I spent a great deal of effort collecting them. We even ran into Professor Hepler, Cassidy, and our new friend while collecting materials.
I see. Before yesterday, when was the last time you saw the headmaster?
The day the selection began, he announced the start of the preliminaries. After that, I focused on my preparations and didn't see him again until yesterday.
Let's talk about yesterday then. Why did you decide to use the arcane disruptor? You had never used one before, correct? Were you familiar with how it worked?
Honestly, not really. But I knew an anti-magic field could basically suck all the magic out of an area. I was panicking and trying to figure out a way to break the guards from the inside. And that thing popped into my head.
Why that device specifically? You weren't familiar with it, yet you suddenly thought of it?
I often volunteer around the school, whether it's cleaning teaching tools, organizing storage, or helping professors prepare the materials. That small arcane disruptor is kept in the Lyceum Museum. Every time I worked there, I saw it, along with a plaque describing its effects.
The curator allowed you to take it?
No, I forced my way in. The curator didn't have time to stop me. I even broke the display case to grab it. I'm truly sorry. I'll pay for the damages.
In the last 3 months, did the headmaster speak with you privately?
Yes, once. About 2 months ago. He discussed my thesis and my future plans. He praised my design for the force field blade spell, gave me advice for improving it, and said he'd recommend me for the force field magic tournament 3 months from now. He also asked about my long-term goals. I told him I hoped to serve the army like my father, or perhaps work for the court someday.
That was the only conversation you had?
I think so.
Are you sure he never mentioned anything unrelated to your studies?
No, nothing.
Take a moment to think. Was there anything unusual about his tone? His expression?
Nothing. Everything felt normal.
All right, that will be all for today. Thank you for your cooperation, Sylvan. You may go.
Yes, Envoy Evie, Headmistress Durella.
Sylvan, Pippa, and Cassidy have already been questioned. Jervin's interrogation is being handled separately. That means next up will be Anita or Ravendi.
No. Given the circumstances, I would like to speak with Niall next.
Niall? I don't think that's a good idea. He's lost all his mana. He's extremely weak and still recovering in the infirmary.
I only have a few questions. He may have lost his magic, but I doubt he is too weak to walk or talk.
Envoy Evie, this really isn't appropriate. As acting headmaster, I must prioritize his health. We should wait until Niall is fully recovered.
I insist. Surely you want him to clear his name as soon as possible. Don't you, Headmaster Storella?
Of course, but I still believe... Wait. Who's knocking on the door?
Pardon me, Envoy Evie. The Noble Affairs Officer has submitted Jervin's interrogation report for your review.
Ah, Jervin's report. We should look at that first.
No, let's talk to Niall first. There are several questions I need him to answer. Intruder alarm. The interrogation can wait. I need to check the alarm first.
Intruder, you say? What happened just now? Why did the alarm go off?
Oh, nothing serious. A cat snuck in from somewhere and triggered the alarm.
A cat?
What is it?
Shouldn't we double check? What if someone actually slipped in and used the cat as a distraction?
No need to worry, Headmistress Storella. The interrogation chambers here are well protected. Let's continue. The longer we delay, the more anxious Her Majesty will be. As I said earlier, I need to speak with Niall.
If you insist that much, I suppose I can't be too concerned for a student's health. Not when Her Majesty herself is waiting for your report.
That's right, Headmistress Storella. As a Lightbearer envoy, I must put the Empire's interests first.
Then I have no reason to refuse. I will bring Niall in.
Niall, during the restoration exam, what were you responsible for?
Pippa and I were infusing magic into the portrait. I swear, the headmaster's death had nothing to do with me.
Relax. Just tell me what you know. What spell did you use? And why did it cause your mana to vanish all at once?
Okay.
Listen to me, Niall. Even if you used an unapproved method during the exam, that's a lesser crime than murder. Tell the truth. It's in your best interest.
I signed a magical pact before the exam to help boost my magical power.
A magical pact? What kind?
Is that my power keep growing on its own. And if I needed a big burst of power, I could borrow it directly from a source. It really worked. My power started increasing day by day, all by itself.
That's strange. Unnatural, even. And the power you borrowed, does it need to be repaid?
Yes. After a month, the pact draws out my power to reclaim what I borrowed, plus a little extra.
Like interest on a loan. I see. Who did you sign this pact with?
A man in lavish attire. Looked rich. His name was...
What is it? Tell me his name.
I can't say it. Every time I try, it's like my tongue is pulled back down my throat.
Try writing it down. There's a pen and paper on the desk.
I can't. My hand freezes before I can write it down.
Looks like some kind of secrecy spell. Headmistress Dorella, can you break it?
This type of magic is rather intricate. I'm going to need some time to analyze it, then consult with a few colleagues.
Then I'll leave that to you. Niall, do you know how many students have signed this pact?
No idea. No one talks about it. It's against school regulations and the Mage's code. I thought no one would find out.
Where did you learn about this pact? And how was it signed?
I can't say it.
Was it someone from the school? A student? A faculty member?
No. He has never come to the school.
An outsider. Where do the students hang out? Holt Street, right? Did you sign the pact here? You can't say it. And that must be the right answer. A shop there, perhaps.
It's my favorite.
A shop popular among students, huh? Say I find it. Is there some kind of code word or secret gesture I need to know to make contact? So that's a yes. All right, Headmistress Dorella. Please escort him out. Been listening long enough, haven't you? Quit looking around. I know you're here. The moment you climbed onto the table, never thought the great Magister Merlin would sneak in like this. The headmaster's death must concern you deeply. Have you found any leads? I know I can trust you, but this isn't the place to talk. Technically, you're the next person on my list. I suggest you leave now. I'll call you back in for your interrogation in about 10 minutes. After we finish up in here, we'll talk somewhere private. Magister Merlin, it's good to see you again. You know how it is. Headmaster Lemar wasn't just the head of the Serene Lyceum. He was a pillar among the mages. Someone with strong influence in the royal court. His death has sent shockwaves through the court and all the noble houses. The balance of influence is shifting. Everyone close to Lemar is already feeling the pressure. The cause of his death has become the eye of the storm. There are always people, whether for gain or reputation, who would rather the truth stay buried. But Her Majesty defied all objections and insisted that the truth must be uncovered. There are very few people she trusts completely, which is why I'm here to oversee this personally. Before I left, she gave me one final order. Cooperate with you, whatever it takes. I've been tracking your work since I arrived. I know you're someone I can rely on. I hope you can trust me in return. Yes, Her Majesty knew you would come to the Serene Lyceum, but she didn't tell me much beyond that. I appreciate it. As for Headmaster Lemar's death, I have already assigned 2 senior physicians to conduct a full examination of his body. Once their report is complete, we may look for new clues. For now, let's go through the leads we have. I agree. When I asked him about his conversation with the headmaster, his tone shifted. He tried to mask it, but his unease was plain to see. It's possible he knows more than he's letting on. I'll find a way to dig deeper. Her reaction was odd. Why would a magical pact threaten her? Do you think she's worried about losing her new job? Or she has something to hide? So Niall isn't the only one. Could there be more students who signed the pact? Those cases alone would have been enough for Lamar to take notice. Maybe his death is connected to all these... Agreed. Both the headmaster's death and these magic loss cases point right back to the Lyceum. We have to investigate from the inside. Unfortunately, your acting headmistress will not let me investigate inside the Lyceum. The land may lie within the Empire's borders, but the Serene Lyceum itself is an independent institution. That's part of the founding charter between the Royal Court and Mr. Lyceum. I can move freely around the school, but once the acting headmistress gives the word, I can't conduct any official investigations. Plus, the Lyceum guards are blocking the important buildings. Wait. You want me to go undercover as a student? But I've heard the Lyceum has some serious security measures for checking students' identities. Perfect. Guess I'll leave it to you. Pippa, Sylvan, are you heading back to the Lyceum?
Oh, Envoy Evie! We weren't doing anything wrong. We were just chatting here. You don't need to know details about that, do you? No, not exactly. It's just... Fine. Yes, I'm terrified. The last time I faced an interrogation, I was forced to withdraw from the Astral Academy. I didn't do anything wrong. My magic just went crazy and I accidentally blew up 137 artifacts in the museum. The inspectors thought I was corrupted by dark magic, so they locked me up in a cell. The headmaster was there too. It was a full day of non-stop questions. A few days later, they expelled me for repeated property damage resulting in irreversible loss. That's why I panic when someone interrogates me. I keep thinking about what happened, and I can't shake the fear of getting kicked out again. Really? You promise?
As long as you had nothing to do with the headmaster's death, you have nothing to fear.
Hear that, Pippa? Envoy Evie said you're fine. Come on, relax. They even dragged in Jervin for questioning, remember? If they expelled everyone they interrogated, they would have to kick out this year's top students.
But...
Don't worry, Pippa. Everything will be fine.
Thanks. I feel a lot better now.
All right, come on. Let's go find Professor Solis. A little chat with her will definitely calm you down. And we still have to get ready for the next selection exam.
You're like a Hypogean from the Rift, swooping in to rescue me from this miserable job. I'm exhausted, totally spent. Work, endless work. I'm dying here. I need a break, just one little break. Merlin, let me have one day off, just to breathe and to have some fun. You're so heartless. Since I signed that agreement with you, I haven't stepped out of the Lyceum once. Not even a single day of rest. A job with no days off. Why did I ever agree to this madness? Anyway, how's the investigation into Lamar going? Even stuck here in the library, I've heard plenty of whispers. The whole school's been in a panic. oh, wise Merlin. Have you uncovered the true culprit among the suspects? Oh, and just so you know, the board has already appointed an acting headmistress. According to the regulations, Lymar's authority has been transferred. That's right. And you don't look thrilled about it. Figures. Every time you come to me, it's either for gossip or you're begging me for something. Well, what is it this time? That's easy enough. But what should I make you do for me this time? How about tomorrow I stroll in late, leave early, and just look the other way while I'm here? Don't make it sound so bad. Come on, say yes already. Slacking off doesn't mean doing nothing. And the Lyceum students are all so well behaved, I hardly ever need to enforce rules anyway. Yes, tomorrow's going to be glorious. I'll sleep in, roll out of bed, maybe check for violations. Oh, nope. That'd ruin the slacking. Here, the badge is ready. Info's all filled in. Novice level magic student, Ina, enrolled last year. That work for you? Oh, don't be dense. You don't go around using Merlin, do you? She needs a fake name too. Now go! Don't interrupt my planning for tomorrow's lazy day.
Move it! If we're late, the daily special at the Enchanted Cup will be gone.
The Enchanted Cup. That's the place on Holt Street, right?
Yeah, you gotta try it! Their drinks are unreal! Beyond anything you can imagine!
That popular, huh? Their business must be booming.
They're packed every day. You know Niall, don't you? The one who got sick during the selection exam.
You know Niall. And you even know about his illness.
We're both in a divination club, so we're close. The school never made an announcement, but everyone's been talking about it. He used to practically live at the Enchanted Cup. I heard he'd even skip class just to line up for their specials.
Enough chatting! We've gotta run, Lore! Maybe there are still a few specials left!
He betrayed us by acing it!
Shouldn't you be happy your friend did well?
You don't get it. Last year, all three of us flunked, and we swore we'd improve together. But Elvin, he spent all his time queuing at Holt Street or sneaking novels in class. Hadley and I warned him plenty of times, but he didn't care. And yet now he's got a perfect score, and his control of mana is better than ever.
He must have been faking the whole time, lulling us into a false sense of security, then cramming like crazy at night!
I hate people like that the most.
You said he queued for drinks? At the Enchanted Cup, right?
Of course! What other shop could it be?
Sneaky guy. I've got to call him out on it.
As expected, most of the investigation leads point back to Holt Street. If I'm right, we'll find our next clue there. Looks like another shopping trip then. I have to wonder what kind of shady deals are going on right under our noses. There's the enchanted cup again. Their ads are everywhere. Looks like Niall was right. This place really is the student hotspot. We'll have to see it ourselves after gathering intel.
Everyone be extra careful. Get the accounts spotless. No mistakes this time.
So, the rumors are true. Someone's coming for an inspection?
Yeah, young Master Rowan himself.
Rowan? Oh, that's a relief. I was worried it'd be Master Aurelian. Recently, he's been lurking around Holt Street with his people a lot. Out of everyone on the board of directors, he's the one who scares me the most. I can never understand him. He's always muttering about mutual partnership or something. That's it. You know him too? Master Rowan's easier to understand. Plus, Braddock always loves the little walnuts I feed him.
Ahem. Maybe don't gossip about the committee behind their backs. Anyways, make sure everything's perfect. We can't afford to mess up in front of Rowan.
We've gathered enough intel. Between the consortium's inspection procedures and what we've learned about the committee, the enchanted cup still interests me more. Let's go grab a drink then. I've got to see what drink could possibly drive students this crazy.
Sold out again? That's 5 days straight I've missed the daily special. I'm a loyal customer. Shouldn't I get priority? You're not pulling some trick, are you? I've heard of this. Hunger marketing.
Mr. Park, we'd never do that. Truly. The special's limited because the ingredients are rare. We simply can't make enough. We're sorry.
But I've tried everything else in the menu 100 times. I just want something new.
Since you're a regular, how about trying our private mix?
Sounds intriguing. What is it?
A custom drink, made just for regulars like you.
A custom drink? Really?
Yes, though you need a reservation. If you're interested, I can explain.
What do you think? What I want to know is how this place caught on so fast with students. They're the hardest market. Picky, fickle, and strapped for cash. Hardly profitable. And the drinks aren't cheap. Even if they're good, are they really that good? Enough to pull in graduates too? So how exactly did this shop win them over? Agreed. Intel alone isn't enough. We need to see for ourselves. Don't worry. I'm good at disguises, mingling, and fishing for info. We'll start with the daily special. See what the barista says.
Hello! You're students from the Lyceum, right? First time here? A first year? Don't worry. You'll love our drinks.
What do you recommend?
Oh, there's so many. Illusion has layered flavors for the adventurous. Magic Garden is warm, sweet, with floral and fruity notes. If you want something refreshing and balanced, Sunrise in the Woods. Or the student favorite, Scarecrow, earthy and rustic.
Our friend recommended the daily special. They said it's the best drink here.
I'm sorry, the daily special is already sold out.
But that's the one I came for. My friend said after drinking it, he felt amazing. Like his mana shot up and spellcasting was easier.
Mana boost from a drink? Impossible.
Then which drink does it? I'll take that one.
Dear customer, you must be joking. No drink can raise mana. Your friend must have remembered wrong.
That's right. I may be a student, but I'm a noble from Savannah. I'm different from the others. Surely these coins will do. 2 cups. Name your price. Is this enough? My father is a close aide to His Majesty himself. He always said that politeness is useful, but never necessary. I prefer being courteous. But if we can't buy 2 drinks, even with our status, then politeness ends here.
I'm terribly sorry, my lady. Our humble shop is honored to serve you. Perhaps then you'd like to try our custom service. It's pricier, but I'm sure you wouldn't mind.
A drink crafted just for me. Perfect. Nobles value uniqueness overall.
Ah, but custom drinks require a reservation. I'm terribly sorry. You came unannounced, and our master drink maker isn't here. But if you like, I can book you for tomorrow. We'll craft your personalized drink and reserve the daily special just for you.
We don't have time tomorrow. It has to be today.
In that case, esteemed guests, I'll send someone to fetch our drink maker right away. Please, wait here a while. If you find waiting boring, the grove at the end of the southern avenue has lovely scenery. Perfect for a walk.
The enchanted cup is clearly hiding something. The barista mentioned custom-made drinks, but he was so vague about the details. He even brushed us off, saying we'd need an appointment. It's obvious he doesn't want to deal with us. His polite tone seemed natural enough, but to a trained interrogator like me, it felt too rehearsed. And then there's what he said last. The grove at the end of the southern avenue has lovely scenery. A specific location, huh? I thought he would tell us to go for a walk, but never with such a specific place. That feels scripted. Either someone guided him to say it, or there's something special about that place. A code. Maybe that's where we're supposed to meet someone. Let's go check that location. Maybe this time, we'll be the ones setting the hook.
You're remarkably clever to make it all the way here.
You startled me. Who even are you?
Relax. I am exactly who you've been seeking from the Enchanted Cup. Think of me as the facilitator of your ambitions.
You know what I'm after?
Of course I do. I appreciate talent with promise. Every student here is a potential asset. But you, my dear, are rare stock indeed. Plenty of students come to me looking for custom drinks. Few actually have the wit to find me, let alone qualify as a business partner. You, however, you intrigue me.
Business partner? No, I just want to boost my magic like my friend did.
Consider this. Last month, a student of your level entered a similar arrangement with me. His magic increased by 66.6%. A tidy number, wouldn't you agree? But you, well, let's just say you could surpass even that, if you are willing. You would become the pride of the Lyceum, a rising star whose brilliance could make even legendary names such as Merlin pause in admiration.
Really? I could be that powerful?
Confidence, not flattery, drives growth. I am a man of results. I do not promise what cannot be delivered. Investment is all about returns. I never waste time on dull prospects, and you are an exceptional asset.
Then, how much would it cost to boost my magic? If it's too expensive, I might not be able to afford it.
Money? That's a trivial concern. Mere coins are beneath someone of your potential. I offer free trials. You will not spend a single coin. All I require is a simple contract. A formality, nothing more.
A contract? Just signing it will increase my magic?
Oh, of course! Can't spill the exact method. That's my top trade secret. But I guarantee instant results. Sign, and you gain power while I gain your trust. A win-win partnership. Wouldn't you agree?
If that's the case... Fine, I'll try it.
Excellent! Prudence and courage in equal measure. Qualities of those who prosper. Together, we shall achieve results you will not regret. Tell me your name and hand me your student badge.
Ina.
One final confirmation, Ina. Are you sure you wish to enter this magic contract with me?
I'm sure.
Very good. Then...
You know that man? I see. So he's with the Adamant Syndicate. In that case, his presence here proves the magic contracts are connected to the Adamant Syndicate. Maybe they're the ones orchestrating all this. We just don't know what they're after yet. What do you think? Trying to stir up trouble at the Academy and profit from the chaos? But that seems like a very roundabout way to do it. Could the headmaster's death be connected to them? We don't have enough information yet. I'll flag all of this as suspicious and dig deeper.
Envoy, we've completed the preliminary examination of Headmaster Laymar's body. Our findings show he died several days before the selection exam. Trace analysis points to his office as the likely place of death. The fatal wound was at the back of the neck. Someone crushed it from behind with tremendous force, far beyond what any normal human can manage. We've tested for magical residue. The injury was purely physical with no traces of magic. These are the initial results. We're still running a full examination, and we'll report back once it's complete.
You heard them. The physicians are still at work. Let's head to the headmaster's office. I'll get clearance from the acting headmaster. Maybe we'll find new clues. here?
I've been waiting for you. I know this is a sensitive time, but I have a bold request. I'd like to help investigate Headmaster Laymar's death. Anything at all, even the smallest task. I just want to help.
You want to assist me? Why?
I'm from the Grenvalden family. When Headmaster Laymar was young, he fought alongside my grandfather. They were close. My grades were mediocre when I took the entrance exam. The headmaster personally overrode objections and admitted me into the preparatory class, letting me study here and become who I am today. Since then, within the rules, he's often looked out for me, even tutoring me in subjects I struggled with. He once told me he hoped I'd get the best magical education and become an outstanding mage, fulfilling my grandfather's wish to restore the honor of the Grenvalden family. So now, I feel I have to do something for him. If I just stand by and do nothing, I'll feel miserable and guilty.
I know the rules say I shouldn't involve you in this, but I understand how you feel. And as you've probably guessed, I'm not one to blindly follow protocol. I've already asked this student to assist me.
That's why I felt I could make this request.
Very well. You may accompany us into the headmaster's office to collect clues. However, you will be under constant supervision. Do not touch anything without permission, stay close to us at all times, and report anything you find to me immediately. Do you accept?
I do. Thank you for your trust, Envoy.
Then follow us. What's wrong? Did you find something? An evil aura? Are you sure about that? That scratch Sylvan found. Could it be from a flying hypofiend that got in here? Wait, we can't assume anything yet. We need to finish our search and gather more evidence. These marks are strange.
Huh. But this wasn't here before.
Are you sure, Sylvan?
Positive. The last time I was here, the headmaster pulled some reference books from this very shelf. I was watching him, and this mark wasn't there.
How odd. It's high up and deeper at the bottom. Almost as if something moved upward. Could it have been made by something that flies? Let's keep looking. It looks like the headmaster was investigating the case of students losing their magic before he died. But these are only the initial files. There are no detailed follow-up records. Possibly. Or perhaps he didn't have time to follow up before. You know how the Syndicate operates. If the headmaster traced the magical disappearances back to them, they wouldn't hesitate to stage a tragedy to silence him. But let's not jump to conclusions. We need more evidence.
Stop! Without my permission, you are not to touch anything.
Sorry, my mistake. Envoy, could you come here for a moment?
What did you find?
I remember the headmaster once mentioned this hourglass. He called it the echo glass. It can record the images of its surroundings for a period of time.
The echo glass? Then it could hold a record of everyone who came in here just before the headmaster died. This is a powerful artifact. It'll take a significant amount of magic to activate. I don't think I can manage it alone. All right, I'll leave it to you then.
No. The selection of royal court mages has always been the sole responsibility of the Serene Lyceum. The exam content falls under our jurisdiction. The Crown may offer suggestions, but that's the limit of their input.
Headmaster, with the selection being announced on such short notice, accepting the royal family's help with the exams would save us a great deal of time. Let's not forget, these mages will serve the crown. Involving them now ensures they get the specific talents they need. It would also be seen as a significant gesture of goodwill. Don't you agree?
I'll take it under consideration. Jervin, have you heard anything about students losing their magic lately?
Just rumors. They say some students caught a strange illness that caused all their magic to vanish. Even Professor Solis couldn't cure it.
Do you know anyone it's happened to?
No, sir. Not personally.
I see. You have a lot of pull with the other students. If you hear anything new, I expect to be informed immediately.
Understood, Headmaster.
Headmaster Lemar. He's been dead for roughly 3 hours. Strange. He was caught completely off guard.
Professor Zoria discovered the body?
If the echo glass is to be trusted, then the headmaster was still alive when Dorella and Jervin were with him. That would make Zoria the first on the scene. It's suspicious. The timeline suggests someone else must have entered between Jervin and Zoria. Yet the echo glass shows nothing. Either someone erased the image, or the killer is one of them.
You mean...
Jervin, Dorella, Zoria. All 3 are suspects.
But Jervin was with him when he was still alive.
We don't have all the facts. I won't jump to conclusions. You should go, Sylvan. And you are not to speak a word of what you've seen here to anyone. Is that clear?
I understand. Thank you for allowing me to assist.
Based on the evidence, I'll be questioning all 3 of them again. I'm sorry, but protocol forbids anyone outside the task force from observing. You have my word. I will share the results as soon as I can. Let's meet tomorrow morning at Verity Plaza. I've spent the night interrogating the three of them. They're all suspicious, but the evidence pretty much clears Jervin. The headmaster died from severe physical trauma to the back of the neck. Jervin can't even stand. It would have been physically impossible for him to deliver that strike. As for Durella, after the headmaster's death, she was made acting headmistress. Barring any complications, the role will become permanent. On the surface, she benefits the most. She has a motive, but given her size and strength, there's simply no way she could have inflicted that kind of injury. Furthermore, Jervin testified that when he went to the office to discuss the magic loss incidents, he saw Durella leaving. If his statement is true, then the headmaster was still alive after her visit. Now, about Zoria. She admitted to using magic to manipulate the headmaster's corpse, but insisted it was to rattle the real killer, to make them panic and slip up. That's hard to believe. Grave-calling magic, especially the control of corpses, is an evil art. The fact that Zoria practices it is deeply suspicious in itself. As a gargoyle, she is tall and possesses superhuman strength. She's fully capable of delivering the killing blow. Exactly. And that is the most troubling part. Our investigation found no grudge, no conflict of interest. Zoria was one of his most trusted colleagues. And yet, she was the first witness. She tampered with the corpse. And she had the means to kill him. All things considered, she's our prime suspect. By Imperial law, she's been detained at the Office of Public Order. The investigation will continue. If new evidence emerges, she could be cleared, or proven guilty.
Envoy Evie, emergency! A hypo-fiend is rampaging on Holt Street. The guards can't hold it.
A hypo-fiend? Understood. Evacuate the civilians. I'm on my way. Good, let's move. There's no time to waste.
What in the world? That's a hypo-fiend! What's it doing here? What? A hypo-fiend made it all the way to Holt Street? I was just picking up some magical supplies. I heard a huge commotion from the shipyard, but I never imagined it was an attack. What should we do with it? Should we report this to the acting headmistress? Wait, what's that on its tentacles?
Let me see. Looks like wood shavings? This seems to be Ironheart oak. The headmaster's office. That fresh scrape mark high on the bookshelf. If these wood fragments match the mark in the office, It proves this thing was there. That aura you sensed, it must have been from this creature.
It looks familiar somehow. Ah, look! It's just like the Hypofiend from our first selection exam. They look almost identical, and they can both fly. Although this one seems much stronger. Right! Pippa said she got lucky because she didn't have to face one at all. Could this one have escaped from the exam site?
It's agile and strikes directly with its tentacles, dealing heavy physical damage. So, you think it could have killed the headmaster? Compared to Zoria, this seems like a far more likely culprit.
If this Hypofiend really killed the headmaster, then who's the mastermind? Who set this whole thing up?
Yes, the magic loss incidents. And that trail leads back to the Adamant Syndicate.
The Adamant Syndicate? I've heard of them. Supposedly, they control most of the Empire's black market operations. I never thought they'd be bold enough to target the headmaster of the Serene Lyceum.
Think about it. If the headmaster had continued his investigation, he would have traced the clues back to Franz, and then the Syndicate itself. To stop his investigation, the Syndicate might have taken desperate measures, and they certainly have the means to carry out an assassination. But what's their endgame? The headmaster's death was bound to cause an uproar. They had to know we'd investigate. I'll issue an Imperial warrant for Franz's arrest, and assign more investigators to track the Syndicate's movements. Putting all the clues together, it seems likely that the Syndicate sent this flying monster to attack the headmaster and stop his investigation into the magic loss cases. There are still some gaps in the story, but for now, this is the most logical conclusion. I'll have our experts examine that magical artifact in detail. It's possible the Syndicate tampered with it, erasing key fragments to mislead us.
The exam monsters are all kept in a special storage facility for training. Checking the storage logs should tell us more about this Hypofiend.
Understood. I'll send someone to inspect the storage room immediately. They're targeting students from a magical academy, so it must be magic-related. But their true purpose is still unclear. Don't worry, I'll continue investigating the magic loss incidents. We still can't completely clear her. She did manipulate the headmaster's corpse. Until we have more evidence, I can't officially declare her innocent. She'll have to remain in the office's holding cells while we gather more evidence and decide on our next steps. That concludes this phase of the investigation. Thank you for your help. I'll begin writing my report now. With this, I believe the selection exam should be able to resume soon.
Thank you for everything. Actually, you helped clear Jervin's name. For that, I'm truly grateful. He's my best friend. I've met many kind people since coming to the Lyceum, but no one's ever supported me the way he has. He might laugh, but he even tutors me in alchemy, a subject I've never been good at. But friendship can't just be one-sided, so I've always wanted to repay him somehow. Jervin is the heir to a powerful house, brilliant and gifted in magic. Aside from his leg injury and the pain that came with it, he's practically perfect. His parents tried everything to heal him. Royal physicians, reclusive masters, even master mages. But nothing worked. The injury was caused by a cruel dark magic curse. Even after a few magisters found a way to lift it, the damage was permanent. He can't walk or even stand. He's been in a wheelchair ever since. After that, he grew quieter. He used to be so lively. Still, he found the strength to move forward and return to the Lyceum, and rose again as one of its brightest stars. Despite everything, he only relies on himself. And as his friend, I've never been able to do much for him. That's why I was so determined to clear his name this time, even if it meant breaking my own code. Honestly, I lied during the interrogation. Envoy Evie asked me about the last time I spoke with the headmaster. During that talk, he asked me if Jervin's legs could ever be healed, but I didn't mention that part during questioning. Please don't misunderstand. I didn't mean anything by it, I don't know. The headmaster only mentioned it in passing. I suppose I just forgot. Later, when I remembered, I thought it wasn't important enough to bring up. But it's been eating away at me. I was afraid that hiding it might cause trouble. But I was also worried that bringing it up might damage Jervin's reputation. For nobles like him, honor is everything. Even if he's innocent, just being associated with the headmaster's death could ruin him. And right now, his family is choosing their next heir. Any hint of scandal would destroy his chances. We haven't known each other long, but my instincts tell me you're someone I can trust. And Envoy Evie trusts you too. My family has always followed the Knight's code, and concealing something like this weighs heavily on me. Now that I've said it, I can finally confess to the goddess and find some peace. Either way, I'm grateful to both you and Envoy Evie. Truly, I can finally rest easy. Hey, could I ask you for a favor? Thank you, truly. I was hoping you could take a look at my sword. You remember at the art gallery I used that small anti-magic device? Well, because of its side effects, my sword has been losing its magical power. I'm not very skilled with alchemy or forging magic. I've tried everything I can think of, but nothing's worked to restore it. Could you see what's wrong with it? Thank you. Here it is. Please be careful. This sword means a lot to me. Did you find anything? Cracks? Dura above, I didn't even notice. Could that be why the magic's leaking out? Is there any way to fix them? I could try myself, but honestly, I'm hopeless at forging magic. What's wrong? Even so, I want to try. It means too much to me. This sword is called the Oath of Glory. It was reforged from the broken blade of my ancestor, who performed great deeds in the First Divine War. See here? When it was remade, he had our family oath inscribed right into the steel. Where the oath points, there glory returns. It's the most precious heirloom of House Grenvalden. More than a weapon, it's the symbol of our honor and knightly spirit. Yes, they say my ancestor Alistair Grenvalden was a mage knight without equal. He served alongside the gods themselves and achieved countless feats in the First Divine War. When the Lightbearer Empire was founded, he was granted the title of a count. The Grenvalden name was known across the realm, a proper knightly lineage. But that was then. Now, our house has fallen on hard times. We've lost our lands, our title, most of our fortune. All that's left is the name. I am. Before he passed, my father passed the Oath of Glory to me. He believed that as long as this symbol of our honor survived, our house could rise again someday. It's been nearly a century since a Grenvalden earned the crown's favor. All I have left is an empty title, baronet in name only. If I can't turn things around, in a generation or two, our family's glory will fade into nothing. The official reason? My magic talent was always stronger than my swordplay. You see how it is. Court mages have the crown's favor these days. I thought maybe, through the path of magic, I could attract royal attention faster. With a bit of luck, I could actually achieve it. Restore my family's honor. It's a bit calculating, isn't it? A far cry from the noble ideals my ancestors fought for. Yes, that's why I can't just stand by and watch it fall apart in my hands. Even if it's a long shot, I have to try to fix it. Thank you so much. What will we need? I know a merchant who deals in high-quality magical components. Come on, I'll show you the way.
Well, well. If it isn't two future magisters. To what do I owe the pleasure? Let me see. Ah, yes. I do keep a bottle on hand. Not many students can handle a reagent this volatile. The price, however, is steep.
The price is fine. I'll take 2 bottles.
Heavens! No haggling? I should have charged you more. I'm kidding. Of course. Here you go. These are top quality, I assure you. Apologies, but that one's too hazardous to keep in the shop. I'd have to special order it. You'd be looking at about 20 working days.
That's too long. Anywhere else we can get it?
Well, if you're confident in your skills, you could try extracting some from a razor claw assassin. Oof, nasty creatures. What? You're using that for a magic experiment? I'm afraid the Empire has that one under strict lock and key. Without a trade license, I can't sell it. Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help there.
The Fire Vein ore is a dead end for now. But the Razor Claw Assassin, I did hear a rumor that one was spotted in the nearby woods. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Let's savor this as though it's real.
Perfect. With the corrosive solution, we just need Fire Vein ore. Maybe a professor would know? I know Professor Fernando, the one in charge of the alchemy lab. He might know where to get that ore. He should be in the alchemy classroom now, preparing for his lecture. Let's go. What happened, Professor?
Another failure! My portable modular alchemy array is a pile of scrap! The lab exploded! My entire custom set of alchemy equipment, all gone! Do you have any idea how much gold I've literally burned through? Magic burns money, and alchemy explodes it! I'm filing for the triple research funding.
There was an explosion? Are you okay?
Me? I'm perfectly fine. It's not like I'm mourning 740 grams of dragon blood powder, 517 grams of glitter dust, and 625 grams of elderwood pith. Not at all. I said I'm fine, so I'm fine. Failures like this happen all the time in alchemy. The important thing is that no one was hurt because my protection spells held. And my personal stash of fire vein ore is perfectly safe.
Professor, could you please sell me some?
Ah, so that's why you've graced me with your presence. You need something.
Sorry, Professor. I've been swamped with the selection exam.
Yes, save it. I remember all the help you gave in the lab. So what do you need it for?
It's for my family sword. It was damaged.
That heirloom of yours? I can't believe you let that happen. Fine. How much do you need? For a blade that size, that's about right. All right. I can spare that much. I won't even charge you. Here.
This is too generous.
Aren't you in a hurry to fix that sword? Consider it your advanced alchemy assignment. Now, take your course materials and go.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't look at me like that. Off with you both. Shoo! Some of us have funding requests to exaggerate. And if you botch the enchanting and lose an eyebrow, you know where to find me.
How's it looking? Can it be fixed? Really? That's fantastic! But I can still feel its magic fading. That's strange. The blade itself is perfectly restored. Why wouldn't the magic return with it? Its source? This sword was reforged from an old broken blade. It wasn't made from any special magical materials. Are you saying that because it wasn't forged with enchanted materials, its power has to come from somewhere else? And now that external source is fading? So you've already figured it out, haven't you? What's the sword's true source of magic? The ruby in the crossguard? I see. The magic from the gem is channeled into the blade through these runes. So the anti-magic ray must have drained the ruby itself, which caused the sword's enchantment to fade. So if we repair this ruby, the Oath of Glory will be restored? The anti-magic ray was more powerful than I realized. I was reckless to use it like that. The problem is, an ordinary magic gem won't be able to handle the high-level enchantment on this blade. We'll need a high-grade one capable of storing a massive amount of magical energy. I don't have anything like that right now, but maybe we'll find one on Holt Street. With luck.
You still have the heart for shopping? I heard the headmaster's incident shut down the entire selection exam. Aurelian mentioned you were all brought in for questioning. Are you all right? Of course I know that. I see. Well, as long as you're safe. So, what are you looking for? Need a hand? High-grade gems, huh? The guild's local vaults keep a few in stock. Tell you what, if you find what you need, I'll give you a 20% discount. No, 30% just for you. Even lower? At that point, I'd be losing money after storage and transport fees. Anyway, here, take a look. See if any of these meet your needs. Nothing? Not a single one in the whole lot? Seems our merchants haven't done their market research on the Lyceum students. The inventory is lacking. I'll need to schedule another market analysis and restock. I've got work to do. See you later!
Not even the Mithril Consortium had one? Then finding the right gem on this street will be tough. Will we have to go all the way to Savannah? A collection? Only nobles could afford something like that. Wait, you don't mean... Jervin? Yes, I suppose I am. I feel guilty even thinking about asking him. The truth is, when I first approached Jervin, it wasn't purely out of friendship. I had an ulterior motive. My family's long fallen into ruin. Jervin's a true noble with real influence. One of the few people of his status I could actually get to. After his injury, I deliberately grew closer to him. I thought that if I could earn his trust, I might attract royal attention, and maybe revive my family's name. It's been so long since anyone even remembered the Grenvalden house. At first, yes, but over time that changed. The more we talked, the more I realized he was genuinely worth knowing. He never looked down on me, never used his title to belittle others. Everyone knows he's kind, composed, and noble. He can be a bit commanding at times, but he's a true friend. He never once doubted my motives. He's helped me countless times, without asking for anything in return. Yes, I'm ashamed of how I first saw him. I've been trying to make it up to him ever since, to protect him however I can. Hiding what I knew, clearing his name. I just wanted to shield him, even a little. Maybe I should just apologize to him directly. But I don't even know how to start. I'm not afraid I was wrong, just afraid of losing his friendship. You think so? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Yes, I should just talk to him. I saw his butler Leman on the street earlier. If he's around, Jervin must be nearby. Let's go find him. Jervin?
You look like you've got something on your mind. If you need help, just say the word.
I came to apologize.
So that's how it was. I see. To be honest, I already knew.
You knew?
Let's just say I had a feeling, but it doesn't matter.
You don't mind?
To be honest, I've dealt with nobles all my life. I'm used to smiles that hide calculations and handshakes that conceal betrayal. But you, Sylvan, you may have started with a goal, but you became a true friend. And when you had to choose between ambition and friendship, you chose the latter. You even had the courage to come clean. I know how to read people. I've watched your actions, and nothing I've seen has ever made me doubt your character. You carry the honor of House Grenvalden. You have your ancestors' kindness, their integrity, their honor. You're a good friend, so stop blaming yourself. You don't owe me an apology. As your friend, I want to see you succeed. To see you restore your family's glory.
I don't even know what to say.
No need for words. They never quite fit moments like this anyway. Now then, you didn't come all this way just to apologize, did you? I see. So you need a high-grade magic gem. Laman, fetch the Phoenix Star.
But young master, that gem was meant for your new staff.
It's fine. I have other options.
As you wish.
Take it, Sylvan. The Phoenix Star. There's no ruby more powerful. It should restore your blade perfectly. Go on, take it. I know what you're trying to say, but as your friend, I don't need repayment or promises. If you really want to do something for me, just thank me from the heart.
Then thank you, Jervin. Truly.
A genuine thank you. Now, that's rarer among nobles than the Phoenix Star itself. I'll take that as your repayment. Go on, fix your blade. Oath of Glory, huh? A fine name. From now on, I suppose I get to share a little of that glory too.
Quiet! Students, quiet down. I am acting headmistress Dorella. You all know me. I have an important announcement. Thanks to Envoy Evie, the staff, and the Academy Board, we've uncovered the truth behind Headmaster Laymar's death.
Madame Dorella, what exactly happened?
Silence! Details will be given to your instructors and passed along through them. No further questions.
But with a killer on the loose, how can you guarantee our safety?
This was an isolated incident. The Lyceum is more than capable of protecting its students. All you need to know is that the case is closed, and it has no connection to the selection exam. All participants have been cleared of suspicion. The investigation is over. On behalf of the Academy, I thank the royal family, the board, and Envoy Evie. I hereby announce that the court mage selection exam will resume tomorrow. All participants, gather at the Academy Plaza in the morning, where Chief Court Mage Siren himself will announce the details of the third trial.
Relax. There are no enemies here. Can you hear me? It's me, Zoria. This is my true body. The gargoyle you're used to is just a vessel I use. This is what I really look like. If I wish, I can use almost anything as a vessel. Technically, she imprisoned my statue, not me. The headmaster's death has drawn attention. Those behind it won't stay idle. What have you discovered? The Syndicate has been a thorn in the Arcane Council's side for a long time. You must be careful. Even though the case seems resolved, things don't feel finished. Good. My spell making the gargoyle move independently will wear off in a bit. I must return soon. And reveal the Arcane Council's existence. No. Since the Council's founding, only Merlin has ever revealed their identity. The rest of us remain hidden, even from each other. Only the first seat possesses the Council's member roster, its authenticity bound by a divine pact. Even among the seats themselves, no one knows who the others truly are. As its leader, you know this better than anyone. Our secrecy is our greatest shield. The Arcane Council is the last line of defense against dark magic and hypogean forces. Our identities are secrets people would kill for. I would rather remain imprisoned than risk exposure. Enough. As our leader, you understand sacrifice better than anyone. During the Second Divine War, you gave up everything to protect this world. You only survived by falling into deep slumber, losing most of your power. You should be grateful you're alive at all. Compared to your sacrifices, what I'm going through right now is nothing. The exam must proceed as planned. We need to uncover the true plot behind it, whether the Syndicate or Siren is pulling the strings. Then I take my leave. Everything rests with you now.
I just get more nervous the closer we get. My palms are sweating and my heart is racing.
Pippa, just breathe. You've got this. And it'd be a shame to mess up just because you're panicking.
I just keep seeing the headmaster collapse. And that interrogation with Envoy Evie, she was polite, but I was still terrified.
I get it. I was right there when the headmaster fell.
It's all right, guys. Nothing to worry about. Envoy Evie confirmed it had nothing to do with you. Just put it out of your mind. Don't get stuck being scared. Focus on today's exam. This is the last round of the preliminaries. Get through this, and you're in the finals. Don't lose your focus now.
Hey, I heard a rumor today's test involves transfiguration.
Transfiguration? What does a court mage need that for?
Everyone, sorry to interrupt. The judges will be arriving shortly, so please gather over here first.
Good. Everyone is on time.
It's wonderful to see how earnestly you're all taking the selection exam. I do hope every one of you achieves what you came for. As you know, court mages stand at the Empire's very core. We serve the royal family directly, privy to matters most could never dream of hearing. So, naturally, we must possess sharp perception, a talent for gathering and interpreting information, and sufficient counter-surveillance skills. Today's task is quite straightforward. Collect 5 different information fragments scattered throughout the exam area, then assemble and interpret their meaning. Those who successfully gather all 5 will advance to the final selection round.
Magister Siren, will interpreting the fragments correctly affect our results?
Excellent question. Indeed it will. Even if you gather all of them, failing to interpret them properly means you cannot enter the final round. After all, the knowledge you uncover will form the final question of the exam. Here's a little tip. You may use any method you like to obtain the fragments. Feel free to rely on your magic, your wit, or even a little persuasive charm, if the situation calls for it.
Are you saying we should compete against each other?
Competition isn't forbidden. In fact, it can be quite educational. How one chooses to reach their goals reveals far more about them than success itself ever could. Now then, I've said enough. When you're ready, proceed in groups to the Sky Realm Forest. That's where today's exam will take place.
Pippa? Sylvan? You two are probably the most familiar with the forest out of all of us, right?
Huh? Oh, I don't know about that, but I do love going there. I help Professor Celise weed and water the magical plants. She always has the best hazelnuts.
You haven't been? It's a floating island with rare magical flora. It's where we have our herbology and zoology classes. Professor Solis and Professor Hepler manage it. Oh, and Professor Solis is also our school healer.
So, any thoughts on this exam? The Academy never taught us to spy or run counterintelligence.
I don't get it. What does gathering secrets have to do with being a court mage? But I guess the crown has its reasons, like Magister Siren said. What do you think, Jervin?
Probably to weed out spies. The royal court can't afford a security breach. The school and the royal family designed this test for a reason. Let's not overthink it and just do our best.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, let's head to the Sky Realm Forest.
Piece of cake!
Is that everyone?
Professor, are you judging the exam today?
Oh no, not this time. The judges are Magister Siren and Headmistress Turella. Professor Hepler and I are just here to keep things running smoothly. And to make sure everyone follows the rules, of course.
Is the exam location right here?
That's right. The entire forest is part of the exam grounds. We've even set up a little surprise for you all out there. You'll see what I mean soon enough. If if you have questions later, come find me after the exam. I'll be happy to explain everything then. For now, I'm afraid I can't spoil the surprise. All right, before we begin, there's a small magical aptitude test. Think of it as a warm-up. Pass this, and you'll move on to the real thing. Don't worry, it's nothing too demanding. We just need to confirm that everyone's basic magic is stable and ready. You've all worked so hard to get here. This is simply to make sure you can show your best selves. Professor Hepler will explain the details. He's waiting just ahead.
Everyone, keep it down. I've got news to share.
What's up? Did you find something?
I don't know the full details of the exam, but a friend told me it favors acting alone rather than in teams.
Wait, really?
Yeah. My friend who serves the prince overheard him say this test was designed for individuals. He sent me a message last night, and I figured I should share it. At least that way it's fair.
Why give away your advantage? You'd benefit more by keeping quiet.
We've all worked too hard to get here. Winning because of inside information doesn't feel right. I'm confident in my magic. I don't need this kind of edge. And besides, it goes against everything my family stands for.
That's so like you, Jervin.
Thanks, Jervin.
Well, if that's the case, let's split up. May the best mage stand out.
Good luck, everyone.
I heard your chatter. You're right, this test will use transfiguration. I'm going to teach you an advanced technique that might help you during the test. But before I show you this new transfiguration technique, I need to see where you're at skill-wise. A good candidate needs both learning ability and adaptability. Follow me. Transfiguration tests a mage's focus like nothing else. Many graduates still shudder at the mention of it. But I have to say, your skills are already well beyond your classmates. Impressive. So I'll teach you something special. Ancestral sense. Master this, and it's like gaining a second pair of ears, or a third eye. Ancestral sense lets you tap into deeper magical energies. Simply put, a form of necromantic perception within transfiguration that lets you sense echoes of the past. It's like stepping from bright sunlight into a shadowy graveyard. Your senses sharpen and you'll awaken special abilities. If you use ancestral sense while in animal form, you can detect spirits within a certain range that normal eyes can't see.
Oh, I read about this in a journal. It's based on advanced theories of mental energy tides, right?
Your theoretical knowledge is good, but don't forget practical application. Some of the best shapeshifters know theory, but fail in execution. True mastery means making magic instinctive, like a chameleon changing colors, or a lizard becoming an owl bear.
Professor Hepler's transfiguration is second nature to him.
All right, let's see it in action. Up ahead, shift to your wolf form, then activate the ancestral sense. Let's see what you can find. See? That bridge was invisible before. Now it's clear as day. You've got a third eye now, a second pair of ears, another nose. Feel more, analyze less. Most secrets work the same way. They're hidden until revealed by the right method. Take these ruins. They look ordinary, but with ancestral sense, they'll show you all their secrets. Go on. Use the spell to study the ruins and solve their mystery. I'd say you've passed this little test with flying colors.
Professor, can we go take the main exam now?
Hold on. I've got a few more things to say. You're among our best students. Whatever happens in this selection, I'll be proud of you. Becoming a court mage is just one path you could take. It might be the obvious one, but it's not the only choice. Your futures are bigger than this. The world has far more to offer than what you see here. Remember, explore the world with respect, and practice magic with reverence. Whatever path you choose, carry those principles with you. I can see I've lost you both. You look about as lively as two slugs in salt. I won't keep you any longer. Go on, get moving.
More two legs. Kepler said to ignore them.
Can we eat them? I'm hungry.
No. Kepler's pack, not prey. Go gnaw your bone.
Excuse me, Mr. Wolf? Can you tell us what's happening? Why are you all gathered here?
Mr. Wolf. It's El Jefe, two legs.
Right, El Jefe. What's going on around here?
Those two legs down there, feasting, took our meadow. Loud as thunder, smells worse. I can't even nap.
El Jefe, what are the humans doing?
How should I know? They yap and squeak. No real words, like birds without wings. Brave pups. Fine. Go watch the two legs. Bring back what you see. Good scouts eat first tonight. And keep low. Don't get caught.
Looks like we'll have to find another way in. The staff count is probably fixed. We'd stick out. Maybe we could pretend to be volunteers. Let's change into our uniforms and try going in.
May I see your invitations, please? Oh, please show us your volunteer IDs.
What?
On the acting headmistress's orders, all volunteers must carry a school-issued pass for this event. Your passes, please. Then I'm afraid you cannot enter.
Security's tight for this tea party. Volunteer passes? They've never required that before. That probably means there's valuable info to find inside. We need a new plan. Do you have any ideas? Yeah, but even pushing a cart, we can't pass for real servers. That's it. We can turn into hamsters, small enough to sneak in with the food. Hiding under a serving plate would work perfectly. Turning into hamsters. Honestly, that sounds kind of fun. Where should we start eavesdropping? Perfect! Magister Siren is sitting right here. You seem awfully interested in Magister Siren. Well, if anyone has the answers, he would. But we have to be careful. He'll spot us a mile away if we're not subtle. Okay, we need to get closer. Oh! We can climb across that tower of waffles.
When it comes to the Lyceum's famous alumni, the most legendary has to be Magister Merlin, right? I heard he became head of the Secret Arcane Council after graduation. Merlin. Now there's a name that carries weight. Such a renowned magister. Though, amusingly, no one's glimpsed him in 20 years. Makes one wonder what he's been up to, doesn't it?
True. He's still listed as a distinguished visiting professor, but he hasn't taught a class in ages. I've only been teaching for 5 years, so I have never met him. But I did get to visit Magister Merlin's hidden magic tower.
Oh? Merlin has a tower at the Serene Lyceum?
Yes! It's usually invisible and only appears on special days. When it's accessible, students can get permission from the headmaster to visit the first floor.
Just the first floor?
Yes, the upper levels are sealed by a magical barrier.
How fascinating. Could an outsider like me visit?
I'm not sure. You'd have to ask the headmaster. Or, I suppose, acting headmistress Durella now.
Right? A meteor shower is the absolute best time for star chart divination. The readings are supposedly far more accurate than on a normal night. I wanted to try a reading during the Astro-Throne meteor shower, but that's not for another year. I can't wait that long.
Speaking of meteor showers, remember the very first spell we learned here?
Of course. Star shower. Pretty, but not very practical.
Well, it makes a lovely backdrop for a marriage proposal.
Star shower! Sorry, I just got so excited. Star shower was the very first spell you taught after becoming a professor at the Lyceum. You said magic should bring people joy, and you wanted every student to remember that. So you picked this spell. Simple, beautiful, and it always leaves them in awe. You think this could be an information fragment? All right, I'll record this. Let's head somewhere else. The cat! It's seen us! So, Merlin's tower and the star shower spell. If my hunch is right, These are definitely 2 of the fragments we're looking for. But that's only 2. Magister Siren said we need 5 fragments to piece this whole puzzle together. Looks like we still need to track down 3 more. You know, Jervin had a point. This exam really seems designed for people working alone. Maybe we should split up to gather intel. How about we meet near where Professor Solis is before the exam ends to share what we found? And let's not waste any more time.
You should be more careful. Back at the tea party, there were a couple of suspicious hamsters.
Relax, will you? No one followed us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final act. How do you like my new little pet?
A flashy transformation spell? You never could resist the drama. If anyone remembers the spell's restrictions, you'll be exposed instantly. Do you want the first act of your little play to end in disaster?
With so many students using transformation magic, I'm safe for now. But I'll be careful. Now, madam, what's this about?
I see. You like the spotlight. You think being the main character means you can do whatever you please? Don't forget, I brought you that gift back from the rift. I can just as easily take it away.
That gift. You didn't give it to someone else, did you?
Developed a taste for it, have you? Let me be perfectly clear. Stop using transformation magic. I won't let this performance fail because of your stupidity. Wait, someone's coming. We need to go.
I knew that I'd fail. Whatever. I never stood a chance against Cassidy or Jervin anyway. Losing to you isn't too much of a surprise.
But if I don't challenge you, I won't get enough fragments, and I'll fail either way. So I might as well try, right? You never know. Thanks for saying that. Here, you can have my fragment. I overheard Magister Siren talking to some nobles about something called a memory star. He said it's a special artifact that uses memory extraction methods to preserve someone's thoughts. Perfect for safeguarding important memories.
Well, I'm out anyway. Might as well make this fragment useful for someone. Some of the professors were talking about a magic door that appears under certain conditions, leading to some hidden place. You know, I'm actually curious now. You, Jervin, Cassidy, I wonder who'll win.
Well, as a defeated contestant, I'm heading out. Good luck.
Is that you? Did you see him? I saw Jervin. His legs. They've completely healed. Why would I joke about that? I snuck into the tea party and overheard Professor Hepler talking about the limits of transformation magic. He said if someone has a physical disability, they keep that disability even when they transform. After I heard that, I got worried about Jervin passing the exam, so I went looking for him. No, he said we'd be less noticeable apart. We went in separately. Not in front of me, at least. I transformed into a wolf and tried to track his scent. Yeah, he drinks this tea made from sunfire blossoms for his leg pain. It leaves a very faint, distinctive smell. Easy to miss if you don't know it. It took me a while, but I finally found the wolf he turned into. And then I saw... I saw him moving around perfectly fine, and I was thrilled. I was about to run over and ask him when his legs got healed, and who the amazing healer was. But then it hit me. If it's not some big secret, then why is he hiding it? And more importantly, if his legs have been fine all along, then a lot of the reasoning in Headmaster Laymar's case falls apart. He'd become a suspect again. I just don't get it. Why wouldn't he tell anyone his legs were healed? When did it happen? And why keep up the act? I don't even care about this exam anymore. I have to find out the truth.
What kind of treasure awaits us today?
Another victory to my name. For a second there, I really thought I had a chance. You're just incredible. I gave it everything I had, and it still wasn't enough. Professor Celise is going to be so disappointed in me. I let her down after all her help. I knew becoming a court mage was a long shot, but making it this far, I guess I started hoping, you know? Maybe I actually had a chance. I just didn't want to disappoint Professor Celise. That's why I fought so hard. So, please don't take it personally. Oh, you're not upset? Oh, that's a relief. I was worried you'd be mad. Then take this. I saw Magister Siren show the symbol to Lady Dorella. Then he wiped it away really fast. He said it was a huge secret. I have no idea what the symbol means, but you probably do. Feel free to talk to me anytime. I'm out of the running now anyway. I think I'll go find Professor Celeste first. I owe her an apology.
Me? I just had a fight with Jervin. I don't know. Did I mess up? Was it wrong to ask about his legs? Should I not have tried to give him the fragment? He didn't answer, but yes, I saw it. The black wolf he turned into was completely healthy. No limp, nothing. Yes, I saw it myself. I tried to. When I caught up to him, I wanted to hand over the one I found. No. Because his recovery was his secret, and I revealed it to you without his consent. According to my family's code, that's a betrayal of a friend. But with the headmaster's death, I had to say something. I meant it as an apology. I don't even know why I did it. Maybe I just made everything worse. He was really angry.
Why would you give me your fragment?
It's my apology. I know you wanted to keep your recovery a secret, but I was so shocked, I told our new friend without thinking. Your legs. Why didn't you tell me? We could have...
What, Sylvan? Did you think I couldn't gather the fragments myself?
That's not it. I know you're more than capable. I just thought it might help. Make things easier for the final match tomorrow. I want you to succeed. I want you to become a court mage.
Succeed? Help me? Don't make me laugh. Don't be so naive, Sylvan. You can't help me. You have no right to pity me. I don't need your help. And your weak apology is meaningless. Now that he knows I can walk, I'm sure he'll piece the rest together soon enough.
Piece what together, Jervin? Don't tell me you...
Sylvan, the ever-righteous son of a knight. If you still call yourself my friend, then stop getting in my way. Stop using friendship as an excuse. Take your sympathy and your weakness somewhere else. Go play the noble knight for someone who needs it. Don't ever show yourself before me again.
The Arcane Council? But that's completely against the rules! Everyone knows their affairs are strictly confidential. Why would Headmaster Lamar ever approve a test like that? Is that why he was killed? Maybe we should ask Professor Hepler and Professor Solis. They were there when the exam was being set up. Maybe they know something.
I didn't make it! I didn't even reach the final round! Everyone's going to laugh at you! They'll say you were wrong to recommend me! People will question your judgment for picking me! I know I'm not good enough, but I never wanted to embarrass you!
Is that what you think? Well, I see it differently. You have a unique and wonderful magical gift, Pippa. You're creative and imaginative. You just need a little more faith in yourself. This was an incredibly difficult exam, and you made it to the 3rd round. Only 9 students in the entire academy managed that. You should be proud.
Maybe I just got lucky.
Luck's part of talent too, Pippa. Don't underestimate it. But more importantly, your magic is special. It's wilder and harder to control than most, but that's often how it works. The greatest power is usually the hardest to master. You need to trust your gift. I truly believe you will become a remarkable magister one day.
Magister? I've never dreamed that big. No professor has ever believed in me like you do. You really think I could?
I heard the results. You made it to the finals. Congratulations. How are you feeling about tomorrow?
That was impressive work leading the pack today. Well done on making the finals.
I'm not sure, but the Chief Court Mage had to approve everything. Magister Siren did visit the venue. He made a few last-minute adjustments to the questions to better suit the environment. The headmaster also stopped by to check on our preparations. It was just a few days before the selection started. He asked all about the venue and the tea party setup. He actually loved the idea of students using transformation magic to infiltrate the party. But then he suddenly got very angry. He kept asking us, "Are you absolutely sure no one tampered with the questions?"
We told him Siren had been there to make minor adjustments. Lamar seemed shocked. Actually, looking back, he was more than shocked. He seemed afraid. And then he just left in a hurry.
He was gone before we could get a word in. It was like he'd remembered something urgent. The next time we saw him, he was perfectly calm. I asked him about it privately, and he said everything was fine with the selection. Since he'd confirmed it himself, we saw no reason to question it further. Wait, do you think there's something wrong? Is the headmaster's death connected to all this?
Well, I just wanted to say thanks. It's just, we haven't known each other that long, but you've already helped me so much. Today I know I held you back, but even after I lost, you still comforted me and praised me. So thank you. You're a really, really good friend. Also, I kinda overheard you talking with the professors earlier. It sounds like you're keeping something from them, aren't you? Not that I'm asking you to tell me your secret. What I'm trying to say is, if you need anything, I want to help. Even if it's a secret, I can be discreet.
Don't forget about me.
Well, Cassidy, when did you get back?
Just now. I didn't catch everything, but if our new friend needs help, you can count me in too.
Count me in too. And you know why. If you know what Jervin is planning, you have to tell me. Please.
You came to find me in a hurry. What's going on? What? That's a serious accusation. Tell me everything you know.
An emergency meeting? Make it quick. My time is valuable.
Seems you have a poor grasp of what valuable means.
Gentlemen, try not to bicker like schoolboys.
Everyone, the exam has taken an unexpected turn. We need a solution.
That sounds like your problem. I only care about business.
Business hasn't been great recently, with Merlin at the Lyceum.
So that's what's got you so enamored. I've brought a gift back from the Rift. A twisted power that retains reason. With that, where's my reward?
Now is not the time to talk about rewards. Let's settle the matter at hand first.
Then, perhaps you want to hear what I have in mind.
Merlin, you contacted me. What did you find? So whether it was about a magical contract or the selection exam, the headmaster's death leads straight back to the Adamant Syndicate. But I never imagined the chief court mage himself was involved. A man the royal family trusts implicitly. His ties to the Syndicate must run even deeper than we thought. The Adamant Syndicate, Jervin, Siren. They've likely been in collusion for some time. Once their plan succeeded, Jervin would take a seat among the court mages. Siren would gain access to the Arcane Council's classified archives, and through them, the Syndicate would learn everything we've been protecting. Unless we have solid proof, we can't rush to accuse Jervin or Siren. They're firmly entrenched in the nobility and the court. Neither of us could topple them lightly. We have the broad strokes, but we're still missing details. Our enemies are hiding in the shadows, watching our every move. If they succeed, our secrets will be exposed, and every one of us will become a target. Don't underestimate them. The Syndicate doesn't give up easily. But no matter what, our secrets cannot fall into their hands. If it comes down to it, destroying that memory star they're after is better than letting it fall into their hands. I trust you'll make the right call. First seat.
Perfect timing. I was just about to send for you. I sent a message to Her Majesty the Queen last night. She's already responded. This morning, the authorities officially reopened the investigation into the headmaster's death. I've taken Jervin into custody. By Imperial law, I can only hold him for 3 days at most. But with Jervin's noble background, I'll be lucky to get even that long before someone demands I release him. We need to find solid evidence fast. His family, other nobles who favor him, the court mages, even the Academy board. Yes, no academy wants its star student branded a murderer. Plus, Jervin's family makes a huge donation to the Serene Lyceum every year for magic research. If we can prove his legs have healed, that would give us enough to keep the suspicion on him. With that, I might convince certain nobles to extend his detention, buying us time to find irrefutable proof. Politics is all about balance. Without evidence, not even Her Majesty can issue that kind of order. This thing involves powerful nobles, court mages, the Serene Lyceum, the Adamant Syndicate. The Queen can't just decide this alone. Even the royal family has to answer to other powers. Holding Jervin temporarily is the most we can do. We can't push for more. We should find proof that his legs have healed as quickly as possible. I don't know how long we'll be able to keep him in custody. I've already done that. When I detained him, I arranged for both a healer and a mage to examine his legs. The healer found signs of severe nerve damage in the past, but couldn't confirm if they're healed now. The mage determined the injury was caused by dark magic, and the residue is still there. In theory, Jervin really shouldn't be able to walk.
No, impossible. I'd stake my family name on it. I saw the wolf he turned into running freely. There's no way he's crippled.
Sylvan, you're here. I believe you, and I trust your judgment. But your word alone isn't enough for evidence.
Evidence, huh? Maybe I can try something. Envoy Evie, could I speak with Jervin alone? I'm sorry. I can't tell you that right now, but I promise I won't give anything away. Maybe I can provoke him into standing and walking on his own. That would be all the proof we need. If it's just the two of us, he might let his guard down enough to slip up and show his true colors. A proud person wouldn't be wary of someone he looks down upon.
After sunset, I can arrange for you to meet in the headmaster's office. But meeting him alone is too dangerous. Here's the plan. You hide somewhere in the office beforehand. Only show yourself if absolutely necessary. Sylvan, you need to be ready for anything. I hate to say it, but Jervin might be more dangerous than we think. This stays between us. I'll guard the office entrance myself.
Understood.
You don't trust me anymore. I did once. I know. You won't hurt me. That's enough.
I take it the talk didn't go well. Jervin, it's time to go back to the holding cell. You're still under detention.
For now. But you can't keep me much longer, Envoy Evie.
That's not your decision to make.
No. And it's not yours either.
Envoy Evie, as Chief Court Mage, I must insist you release young Jervin. As one of the top contenders in the selection exam, he's already made it to the finals, and I dare say, he has every chance of becoming the next Court Mage, serving the royal family directly. Now, detaining him without solid evidence? That would be a breach of Imperial law, and, let's be honest, not the kind of impression you'd want to leave, would it?
Who gave that order?
Oh, no one's issuing orders. Merely the advice of a humble servant of the Empire, and a gentle reminder of what the law demands.
As Magister Siren said, you lack evidence for your accusations. The Lyceum Board is deeply concerned about this matter. I'm here, representing them, asking for Jervin's immediate release. I've also received a personal letter from Marquis Guard, Jervin's grandfather. The Marquis requests that you follow the law rather than personal whims.
So you're forcing my hand.
Force is such an ugly word, don't you think? Let's say it's a friendly suggestion with the Empire's best interests at heart. And do trust me, Her Majesty would hardly hold it against you.
Siren, mind your tongue. Her Majesty has nothing to do with it.
Ah, is that so? Then I must have been misinformed. My mistake entirely. Now, as for Jervin's detention...
It seems I have no choice. Jervin, you're free to go.
I told you, Envoy Evie. Some things are beyond your control. Master Siren, Headmistress Durella, shall we?
Sylvan's plan didn't work, but he gave it his best shot. Like you heard, without solid proof that Jervin's legs are healed, and with all that pressure from different factions, I had to let him go. What will you do now? You're thinking of forcing him to reveal his healed legs during the final match? Not a bad strategy. If we're lucky, we might even flush out whoever's backing him. But it's risky. One small mistake, and this whole thing falls apart. If you're going through with this, you'll need to get ahead of everyone else. Find Merlin's hidden tower before anyone else and get inside first. That way, you can learn the layout and have more time to put your plan into motion.
Well, look who it is! The great Magister Merlin gracing us with his presence after hours. And looking so serious, too. What, you don't like my warm welcome? Yeah, forget it. Let's just get this over with. You're joking! The great Merlin is asking me about his own tower. Okay. You should really ask Zoria about that. Nobody at this academy knows you better than she does. Hold on, I'll send her a magical message. She should be here any minute in that adorable form of hers.
You wanted to see me? That was your personal space when you taught here. It's where you lived and did your research. You kept all your personal collections and research notes there. You even allowed students to visit and borrow certain rare tomes.
Oh, pretending to be a magic book to scare students when they borrowed them was the best! Those are the days.
Then, one day, you abruptly revoked all access, hid the tower, and left the academy. Nobody's seen it since.
You forgot that too? Even I know this one. You built your tower on Starfall Lake. You know that useless-looking bridge north of the Lyceum dock? That used to be the only way to get to your tower.
Your tower was created with unique spatial magic. It's completely sealed off from the outside world. The only way in or out is through a specific astral gate. Before you left, you gave Headmaster Lemar special authorization. Whenever the Astrathrone meteor shower appears, he could open the tower and let outstanding students visit, but he never revealed how. In the past 20 years, the gate has only opened 3 times. I don't know why he agreed to use your tower for the selection exam, but I suppose Siren must have given him an offer he couldn't refuse. You only ever let the headmaster take students to the first floor. It'll likely be the same this time. You'll only be able to explore the first level, but Siren is going through a lot of trouble to get information from the Arcane Council. He's definitely prepared, and might already know how to access the higher floors. He was your classmate once. He knows you and your tower all too well. Be careful.
Zoria, stop worrying so much. It's Merlin's own tower. Who could possibly know it better than him?
Since when can you read a bat's expressions?
You underestimate me. I can totally tell when someone's anxious. Merlin's just been working non-stop for years. He's so exhausted he forgot his own home.
Countess, save the jokes for after this is over.
Even as an adorable bat, you're still as stiff as a stone. Why am I not surprised?
Merlin, that's all the information I can give. You and I both know the true purpose of this selection exam, but we can't let that truth show. The event must go on under the royal families and the Academy's watch. I don't want you walking into this alone. If there are people you trust, let them help. They're good students. I can't move openly. Once you're inside the tower, it'll be up to all of you. For that reason, your friends shouldn't be under strict surveillance. Right, Countess?
Fine. If they bend a few rules, I'll look the other way. Happy?
I'll handle things outside the tower. You just focus on what's inside. Stay safe.
Oh, and before I forget, your studious friend is still here in the library. Go get her out, will you? I'm trying to clock out.
About Merlin's magic tower. Look, here's what I discovered. I found some notes from past graduates saying that for the last 20 years, Merlin's tower only opened during Astro-Throne meteor showers. But when I check the star calendar, the next meteor shower won't appear until next year. That can't be right, though. The final round of the selection exam is supposed to be inside that tower, and there's no way they're delaying the finals until next year. I'm confused. Did we misunderstand the fragment? You're right. We should take a look in person. Maybe there are clues there, or seeing the place might trigger your memory? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bring up your memory loss. We need to reach the tower before Jervin does. Let's go! Sylvan? What are you doing here?
Ah, perfect timing. I was hoping I'd find you guys. After I left the headmaster's office, I stayed hidden outside the building like we planned. I saw Siren and Durella show up and take Jervin away. I tailed them. Durella left. I overheard her saying something about meeting a friend in the shopping district. So I kept following Jervin and Siren all the way here. But I lost them in these woods. I've been searching, but there's no sign of them anywhere.
Do you think they noticed you?
I was careful, but Siren is the chief court mage. He probably has anti-tracking magic. Wait, you figured out how to get in?
We've got some ideas, but we need to see the place ourselves. You coming?
Absolutely. I already reached out to Pippa. She can join us whenever we need her.
Great! The more help, the better. Let's go check out that bridge up ahead first.
But Jervin and Siren aren't here. Did they already figure out how to get inside?
Doesn't look like it. The records say there's supposed to be some kind of magical display when Merlin's tower opens, but we haven't seen anything unusual. There's nothing here aside from this old astrolabe. No mechanisms or anything.
Do you think this astrolabe could be connected to the tower somehow?
Yeah. The constellations are barely visible.
Maybe there's something special about it? Are we supposed to wait for a specific constellation? Still nothing? That's strange. The records say that the tower's astral gate opens when the Astro-Throne meteor shower appears. We've already aligned the stars. Why isn't anything happening?
The meteor shower? But it isn't until... Oh! I see what you mean! The star shower spell! The very first spell we learned at the Lyceum. One of Magister Merlin's own creations. It creates a shower of magical light. That must be the key. Look over there.
The rest is up to you.
Relax. I'll tear open a spatial rift and send you straight to the upper levels of that tower. This spot should work. It's the perfect distance. Quite the hidden fortress, isn't it?
Magister Siren, you aren't coming with me? With you there, we'd surely secure the memory star.
Ah, how I'd love to visit my old friend again. So many interesting memories. Pity, really. That fool Amar was too stubborn. He insisted the tower opens only to those who reach the finals. I employed every ounce of persuasion, yet he wouldn't yield. He even bound himself from entering. On this single matter, he was as obstinate as a plow mule, nowhere near as clever as he fancies himself to be. Ah, but that reminds me. Here, the Umbral Gem. Consider it a small gift for my long-lost friend. When the time comes, deliver it to Merlin.
That new student. So he really is Merlin.
Why? What's with that look? Don't tell me you're frightened.
He's a tougher opponent than Cassidy ever was. A real challenge. That's exactly why I admire him. And why I have to surpass him.
How nostalgic. You almost remind me of my younger self. Now, take this gem. I've invested such a considerable amount of time preparing it, all to ensure my old friend receives a proper surprise. Crush it, and the echo sealed within will bind Merlin in place. It truly is a shame I won't be present to witness the moment myself, but I trust you'll make it memorable. Don't disappoint me.
Understood, Magister. I'll make good use of it.
See that you do. And remember, your healed legs, your strength, your precious second chance, all of it came at a cost. If the royal family learns you accepted the dark magic, that noble dream of yours will vanish like smoke in the wind. So...
Failure isn't an option, even against Merlin. It won't happen.
can't believe it. Jura above, I'm actually standing in Merlin's tower? Since we're here now, would you mind if I just call you Merlin? It's so beautiful. All these books and everything's so elegant. Nothing like those dark, musty towers I've visited. Are those floating stars the memory stars we need? There are so many. Which one's the right one? Then maybe you should look around. It might help you remember something. Then please, lead the way, Merlin. With your teaching materials. There's just so much here. What should we do now? Do we really have to check them all one by one? Right. There doesn't seem to be any alternative. After this is over, you should ask the librarian for organizing tips. The school library has one of the largest collections in the Empire, yet everything's perfectly organized. They must know all the tricks. I heard your tower has many upper floors. You used to let students visit the first level. You probably wouldn't keep anything important where students could access it. What we need is likely upstairs. Then let's finish here and find a way up.
Let's savor this as though it's real.
Merlin! You actually stored monsters inside memory stars. Amazing! They've been sealed away for so long, but they're still alive. What an ingenious approach! Your magical mastery is truly beyond compare. Still, isn't that a bit dangerous? If we're checking each memory star one by one, some might break free. Then we'd better stay ready for a fight.
Possibly stand against me.
You called him Master. Are you the tower's guardian?
Quite observant, miss. I am a magically constructed automaton hamster. Welcome. Master, it's a pleasure to see you again. It seems your cognitive function is experiencing some disorder, Master. I am Crankerton, the spirit steward of this tower. You once commented that long names were an inefficient use of mental space. You began calling me Cranky. My primary duty is to oversee the Stellar Spire and its connected simulacrum realms, ensuring safety, maintenance, and uninterrupted magical operation. You don't remember, Master. That's the name you gave this place. The tower was rebuilt from an abandoned observatory, hence the name. The outdoor-like environments you passed through earlier. You created them to study magical creatures in controlled habitats. Yes. As the tower spirit, I'm linked to its magic. I am part of the tower itself. When you are present, I am active. When you are absent, the tower enters dormancy. And so do I. It has been a long time, Master. Would you like your usual? Coffee, milk, 2 spoons of sugar, with night vanilla cream cake, cookies, and a few gold mint drops. Alert! 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 Unknown intruder attempting to breach the mechanism protecting the stellar chamber. Master, what are your orders? That's the core area of your tower. You store your most valuable possessions there.
The core! Merlin, what we need might be there.
Option 1. Raise tower defense to maximum and activate magical image recording. Option 2. Deploy guided magic missiles against all unauthorized entities, though that may destroy some of your property. Option 3. Total annihilation of the stellar chamber. All data will be erased.
Erase it completely? That means destroying all the research inside too!
Correct. It is the most secure, but most costly method. Understood. Raising defense level. Magical recording active. Master, you may view the intruder through this viewing orb.
How did he get in? And how does he know the layout of the tower so well?
The intruder entered through spatial magic. His entry point allowed him to bypass initial defenses. Apologies, Master. This constitutes a failure in my duties.
So someone who knows the tower well and is skilled in spatial magic must be helping him. Merlin, what's the plan? Should we contact Envoy Evie to apprehend him? But isn't that too dangerous?
There's no need to worry. As the tower's owner, Master Merlin can seal all the exits. The intruder won't escape easily. Of course. You have full authority here.
Perfect! With their help, we'll find the memory star much faster. What about Envoy Evie? Should we bring her here too? I see you have everything planned.
Understood, Master. Please, come here. You need to personally authorize your friends to enter the tower. contact your friends right away.
Dura above. So this is Merlin's hidden tower. I can't believe it. How did you even find a way to let us in? The tower spirit? But why would Merlin's tower spirit listen to you?
Respected guests, this is no joke. May I present the master of the Stellar Spire, Magister Merlin.
You're actually Merlin? The hero who fought the Hypogeans? The legendary Magister himself?
I can't believe this!
I know how you feel. I was just as shocked when I first found out. But it's true. This really is the famous Magister Merlin. Though Merlin is quite humble. So let's all just treat him normally.
So, what exactly are we doing? Sylvan said I should be ready to help, but I'm still kinda lost here. Wait, are you serious? I mean, I'm not doubting Magister Merlin, it's just... I can't believe it! I always thought Jervin was a good guy. He's really working with the Adamant Syndicate? And Siren always seemed so polite and refined. How could he be involved in the headmaster's death? The chief court mage of all people?
Jervin was my friend. But somewhere along the way, he lost his path. That's exactly why I have to stop him before he makes things worse. Let's help Merlin and put an end to Siren's plans.
Yeah! We've gotta beat Jervin to the Memory Star!
Master, honored guests, please follow me. I've unlocked the central lift. It'll take us to the upper level of the Stellar Spire.
Is that you, Magister? Wait, is that... Siren? He looks so young here!
Did Siren study at the Lyceum with you?
That's right. Master said Siren had remarkable talent, and worked harder than anyone. He was the Master's greatest rival at school. Master said he had the ambition, the skill, and the brains to match. That he'd become someone important in the magical world.
Siren, you're going the wrong way. The closing ceremony is in Solstice Hall.
My greetings, Envoy Evie. Don't tell me Her Majesty sent you just to admire the view.
Let's be direct. The tower's owner invited me here. Besides the view, I'm also here to deal with anyone who damages it. As one of the exam judges, you should be in the hall awaiting the results. If you're lost, I can escort you.
Ah, the master of this tower is nothing if not meticulous. The view is beautiful, but it's all so terribly familiar. Then I can hardly refuse your invitation. Lead on, envoy.
I have prevailed. I have prevailed.
Magister, are all these floating things memory stars? Just how much stuff did you have in your head back then?
These must all be important memories. There are so many. Finding the right one will be like finding a needle in a haystack.
Magister, you must have organized these in some system, right? Otherwise, how would you ever find anything? You forgot?
So we have to check them one by one? How are we ever gonna find the right star?
Doesn't look like we have a choice. Don't worry, Pippa. With your luck, you'll probably find it right away.
Forget the stars. Where's Jervin? He beat the Hypo Fiend guarding this place, so why is no one here? You think he's setting up an ambush?
My guess is he's waiting for us to do the hard work and find the star, and then he'll jump out and take it!
We've got the numbers. Let's just focus on finding the memory star first.
Merlin, this is one of your memories. From the Second Divine War. For years, people have been telling your story. There are endless biographies and poems about you, all praising your wisdom, courage, conviction, and victory. But I've never read a single book, poem, or even heard a rumor that mentioned your doubts or fears. I never imagined that you, like ordinary people, could feel afraid and struggle with the thought of sacrificing yourself. Merlin, did you ultimately choose to end the war? Is that why you disappeared for so long? And why you were injured and lost your memories? Do you regret it? I understand. If it were me, I might not have had the courage to make that choice. If you could do it over, would you make the same choice? But why do you have to carry everything on your own shoulders? Maybe, Merlin, you are a good person. I see. No matter how many times, you would always choose to sacrifice yourself for this world. People say you shouldn't meet your heroes, but you're different. The more I learn about you, the more I respect you. I still don't know what I would do if I faced that choice. But Merlin, I hope I can walk the same path as you one day. Oh, sorry. I got carried away and said too much. I should get back to helping you find the memory star.
This memory is so hard to understand. What's the Sea of Stars?
Were you researching the origins of life? The Sea of Stars, the primordial dragon? Magister, why were you studying these things? Do they have something to do with magic? Wait, you were even researching the goddess Dura and her divine authority? Dura above! Most believers and the Temple of Light would consider this blasphemy.
No wonder you kept these memories locked away. They're secrets that must never be revealed.
Don't worry, we won't tell a soul.
The rest of the memory stars are floating up high! I can't reach any of them! I'll try a levitation spell. I'm sorry. It should be fine now, alright?
That must be it.
As expected of Merlin, the legendary Magister.
Jervin! What?
What's wrong? Isn't this what you all wanted? To see me as I truly am! Are you satisfied now? The memory star I wanted. You really did find it. Hand it over, or I'll take it by force. Need a moment to decide.
Jervin? Your legs. They really are healed.
You've suspected me for some time, haven't you? All those tests, those probing questions. Well, here's your answer, clear as day. Aren't you satisfied now?
Why would you sink so low? Don't you care about yourself or your family's honor?
Oh, I care plenty about myself. That's why when the Adamant Syndicate offered me a way to heal my legs, I agreed without a second thought. As for my family, what have they ever given me? A marquis, heir to the Hastings line, a man of rank and power in court. How could he be someone who can't even walk without a wheelchair? Doesn't Marquis Gervais have any other heirs? How disgraceful! If I had been whole, those whispers would never have reached my ears. My family was watching me, testing me. They wanted to see if I could live up to the Hastings name. They weighed my worth, judged me, and looked for a place to set me down like a cracked piece of porcelain. But I'm not porcelain. I healed myself!
If you had just talked to someone, your friends.
Friends? What good would that do? Could they make me the next Marquis? But the Adamant Syndicate was different. They promised to restore my legs, to give me everything a Marquis should possess. All I have to do is take the memory star from your hands.
Don't even think about it! Jervin, this is the real Magister Merlin. You can't possibly win!
The Adamant Syndicate is just using you as a pawn! Once they get what they want, they'll throw you away!
It's too late for that, Sylvan. You know me. Once I choose a path, I don't turn back. And I can't now. I know you're Merlin. The one I once looked up to, the one I could never catch up to. My greatest rival. But I've made my choice. Of your dear friend, I've brought you a gift. Huh?
You'd love it.
Jervin, stop! You set all of this in motion, and now you don't have the stomach to see it through?
See it through. To my failure. Again. Why? Why can't I ever win? I've given everything I had, but someone always stands in my way. First, Cassidy. And now you. Why should one accident make me lose everything? I fought so hard to prove myself, yet I can never surpass the natural prodigy. Merlin, you're a living legend. People sing of your deeds. Honor surrounds you. And you've never even had to pay a price. Why you? Why does someone like you get everything while I get nothing? Trade places. But what?
But you'll also have to sacrifice yourself for Asperia, just like Merlin did.
We saw his memories, his doubts, and yet even so, he made the right choice. Could you do the same?
Magister Merlin is right, Jervin. You were born with every advantage. A name that opens doors. Even without a title, you had more resources than any of us could dream of. Look at me. I'm just ordinary. Born into a fallen noble family. I scraped my way into the Serene Lyceum, but I'm nothing special. My luck isn't good or bad, it's just average. But I have my own goal. You all know that. I swore I would restore my family's honor. Jervin, whether it's walking the path of magic or being your friend, everything I did was for that goal. And even if I lost everything, I wouldn't give up. I'd find another way, keep moving forward. That's my path.
That's your path, not mine. So, what now? You're going to interrogate me here, or throw me in a cell?
No, that's not our call. We're turning you over to Envoy Evie. She'll handle it from there.
Do as you like. I'll be waiting in my cell. Let's see which one of you ends up the true winner.
Merlin, at this point, with Siren as the mastermind, will the royal court even recognize the new court mage?
It's hard to believe, but I doubt this will even leave a scratch on Siren's reputation.
What? How? We have Jervin! Envoy Evie will surely get him to confess everything.
You're thinking of court politics like it's a straightforward game. Siren only served as a judge for the exam. He never got directly involved in anything else. He knows the court inside out, the balance between the royal family, the nobles, and the Temple of Light, and he's used it to his advantage. He's kept his hands clean, stirring the pot, letting others do the work. The headmaster's death, the corruption in the exam, none of it can be tied to him. And did you notice? Even when he was cornered, Jervin never mentioned his name.
It's all so convoluted.
A man as sharp as Siren has surely already destroyed every shred of evidence linking him to Jervin. And as for him knowing dark magic, if that gets out, it'll be a minor scandal, nothing more.
So, we're still going through the process of choosing a new court mage today?
It seems so.
Then who will it be? Jervin's out. That leaves Cassidy and... Wait, Magister Merlin, you? Then that leaves... Cassidy.
Exactly. Only 3 made the finals. With Jervin disqualified and Magister Merlin declining, the role falls to Cassidy.
But Merlin, do you think I should be a court mage? But if I don't want it, then what?
Me? No, I couldn't!
Merlin, I need some time to think. I've decided. I want to become a court mage. Magister Merlin, you know me. I'm bad with people. I don't understand court politics. And to be honest, I'm still pretty clueless about what a court mage even does. But I want to become one. Not for the prestige, not because I'm especially talented, but because I've decided to take on the responsibility. All this time, I've had my head buried in my research, dreaming of becoming a scholar. Partly because I loved it, but also perhaps without realizing it. I was hiding.
Hiding? But you're not like me. There's no way you'd get expelled. At the Lyceum, there's nothing you need to be afraid of.
From everything I wasn't good at. I built myself a perfect, pristine world of magic in those pages. A place no one else could bother. But I forgot that even then, you can't run from everything forever.
Yeah, Sometimes the current just sweeps you up and carries you along. It happens to everyone. Commoners, nobles, maybe even the gods.
I've done a lot of thinking these past few days, trying to figure out what I really need, what I truly want, but I couldn't answer. It wasn't until just now, seeing your memories in the Stellar Chamber, that I understood. It's not just about what you want, it's about what you can do. Vesperia is full of stories about heroes. They're all so grand, but I only just realized the greatest thing about them isn't their power, it's the choices they made. Every single one of them chose to step up instead of standing aside. They chose responsibility over their own self-interest. Just like you, Magister Merlin. Even though you were scared, even though you hesitated, in the end, you chose to make the sacrifice. You saved the world. I love magic. I love how wonderful it is, how creative. But before, I only ever thought about studying it and creating new spells. I never stopped to ask who I was doing it for. Now I know. I'm going to take this on. I'll become a court mage, step into a world I know nothing about, and use whatever power I have to help people.
Right! They've got eyes and ears all through the court! It'll be dangerous for you.
It will be dangerous. I'll be scared, but I believe I can get through it. If I'm selected, you'll at least have someone on the inside, Merlin. Additionally, I want to become a court mage because I want to stop Siren and the Adamant Syndicate.
Magister Merlin, what do you think? But if we don't turn in the memory star, Cassidy technically fails the final exam. Siren will declare the exam invalid, and he'll be back in control.
So, will we swap it with a fake?
Siren would know how to spot a forgery. He'd disqualify Cassidy for cheating.
This is so frustrating. This is your tower, Magister Merlin. How does Siren get the final say? You have a plan? Huh?
Is that the device for creating memory stars?
I get it. You're going to make a new one just for the selection judges.
This is brilliant! And he can't even complain about it. It's your property, Merlin. You get to decide what's in it.
Now that everything's settled, let's go. Everyone should be waiting in Solstice Hall.
Cassidy, don't be nervous.
Pippa, you're shaking more than I am.
Ready, Magister Merlin.
Whatever's waiting for us now can't be tougher than the fight we just had.
I've gone over what I need to do 100 times in my head. I won't mess this up.
So, only the two of you made it this far? That would mean Jervin's out of the picture then. How curious. Let's see which of you has what it takes to claim the title of Court Mage.
Magister Siren, as the exam instructed, I retrieved this memory star from Merlin's hidden tower.
Oh, how impressive. Truly, the Serene Lyceum still produces the occasional prodigy. But I wonder, does this particular memory star really meet the exam's criteria? I'll need to examine it closely. Cassidy, I'm afraid this memory star fails to meet the exam's requirements. Unless you have a compelling explanation, the rules leave me no choice but to mark your performance as a failure. And since none of the other candidates have succeeded either, well, I'll simply have to declare this year's selection void. A dreadful shame. I was hoping to avoid writing another letter of regret to the capital. Headmistress Dorella, I must say I'm disappointed. Perhaps a review of your faculty roster is in order. Dismiss anyone unqualified or chronically absent, and replace them with professors who actually know how to teach.
No, Magister Siren. I can assure you this is the exact memory star you requested. Because this memory star was personally verified by Magister Merlin himself.
Don't be absurd. Everyone knows he hasn't shown himself in years.
Say that again, Cassidy.
Magister Merlin himself entrusted this to me. How can he not know his own possessions? Isn't that right, Merlin?
Fascinating. And yet, as Merlin's old friend, I'm not so easily convinced. Surely you can offer some proof.
Merlin, that mark. It really is you.
So you'd reveal your identity before all these witnesses, after hiding it for so long? Brave or reckless? Aren't you afraid it might backfire? Such boldness. As expected of Merlin. Either way, I'm glad to see your return. I can't imagine living in obscurity suited you.
Magister Siren, with Magister Merlin's personal verification, there should be no question about this memory star, right?
Since Merlin himself says so, how could I possibly disagree? Cassidy, congratulations. You've officially passed the Court Mage selection exam. The seat is yours. The formal appointment will follow once the palace has been notified. I do hope you're ready for the responsibility. As Chief Court Mage, I will be watching your career with great interest.
I understand, Magister Siren. And thank you, Magister Merlin.
I never thought you'd actually go public with your identity. You must be ready for the storm that's coming. I assume you have a plan. Merlin's reappearance is going to cause quite a stir.
I'm envoy, Evie! Perfect timing! Jervin's still in the magic tower. We'll leave the rest to you.
I see. Leave him to me. I'll make sure he's thoroughly interrogated. No need for concern. I specifically had someone make a trip back to Savannah to retrieve this.
A pair of shackles?
Magic suppression shackles. They're forged from a rare anti-magic alloy. Once they're on, the wearer's magic is completely blocked.
Anti-magic alloy? Where does it come from? How does it nullify magical energy? Is it related to anti-magic rays? I really want to study it.
You actually want to study that thing? Just the name sounds terrifying.
Magister, my work here at the Lyceum is temporarily complete. Will you be staying here? In that case, there's a matter I'd like to ask for your help with. After repeated investigation, we believe the flying monster, the one that escaped the exam grounds, its appearance in a restricted area was most likely orchestrated by Dorella. I suspect she has long-standing ties to the Adamant Syndicate. She might even be a member. But we don't have concrete evidence yet. And regarding the magic contracts, while we exposed Franz and the Syndicate, we still haven't found the one truly orchestrating everything. Siren's target was your tower, but I don't believe the magic contracts were merely a diversion. In short, I believe there are still hidden threats within the Academy that we haven't uncovered. Once Jervin's interrogation is over, I'll request immediate reassignment here to continue investigating the magic contract case. In the meantime, could I ask you to remain here and keep watch over the situation? Thank you. I'll begin the interrogation right away. If all goes well, Professor Zoria should be cleared of all charges soon.
As hard as it is to believe, he truly is Magister Merlin. Headmistress Durella, this is a rare opportunity. We could invite Magister Merlin to give a lecture. It would benefit the students and help counter the negative publicity from Headmaster Lymar's death.
What? Invite him to lecture?
Oh, Magister. To think Hepler and I were teaching you magic. This is a story I'll be telling my students for years. Will you really give a lecture here at the Lyceum?
To be honest, Magister, the school currently has no official position for you. Frankly, your track record as an educator is lacking. Our records show that after Headmaster Lymar hired you, you only actively taught for a total of 5 years. You've been absent for over 2 decades. That constitutes gross dereliction of duty. The Academy paid a substantial sum for your hiring fee and granted you permission to build a private tower, and you failed to fulfill your responsibilities as a teacher. By faculty policy, I should request the board to terminate your employment.
Headmistress Dorella.
No, don't try to talk me out of it. My decision is final.
Headmistress Dorella, look!
Hepler, I know. I know he's the legendary mage everyone reveres, but we are not discussing his fame. We are discussing professional ethics.
I meant, look over there! There's a rather large crowd of students running this way.
Magister Merlin! He's over there!
Don't push! You'll get detention again!
Got it. Everyone, line up for Merlin's autograph. Quickly now, a single file line.
What is the meaning of this? You are causing a major disruption. Stop this immediately.
Quick, duck behind me. I'll cover you. I can transform. That should provide more cover. You should go first. We can speak again when things have settled down.
See you next time, Magister Merlin.
Hey, Zoria, you can't just move. You have to roll the dice first. No, not that one. The other dice.
This is needlessly complicated.
Hi, the Abyss. The rules are simple enough. It's a new game I'm developing. Once I fine-tune the rules, it's going to revolutionize tabletop gaming. I'm having Zoria help me test it. By the way, what an honor to have you here. Ever since your big reveal, have you noticed the difference? Surrounded by admirers, fawning over your every word. Awash in devotion, perhaps. I do wonder how you handled admirers in your younger days.
I bet they're even more fervent now.
You're probably right. A legendary mage who vanishes for 20 years and then suddenly reappears? That's far more compelling than someone who's been around all this time.
Back to business. With Jervin arrested and Siren's scheme in ruins, my detainment should be lifted soon.
Oh? I suppose I'll miss that stoic face of yours around here, little Zoria.
Which also means I need to prepare my lesson plans. Contess, this is your reminder that we don't play games during work hours. Merlin, Contess, I'll take my leave. We'll speak later.
What? Zoria, you promised to play with me all day! Don't just walk off! Hey, wait for me!
Magister Merlin, we have preliminary results from Jervin's interrogation. According to his testimony, he initially made contact with the Syndicate seeking a cure for his legs. After they healed him, he became fully indebted to them. Recently, the Syndicate contacted him abruptly, threatening to expose his use of dark magic treatments unless he helps them steal classified materials from your tower. This placed him under significant duress. We believe Headmaster Lemar discovered the altered selection exam and noticed Jervin's miraculous recovery. He suspected corruption in this exam and intended to intervene. The Headmaster didn't want to see a talented mage throw his life away, so he confronted Jervin, hoping he would come clean. However, it was also the critical period for Jervin's family to decide on their next heir. He feared the scandal would ruin his reputation and cost him his inheritance. Combined with the Syndicate's threats, Jervin made a terrible choice. In a panic, he killed the Headmaster. While Jervin hasn't explicitly named him, our suspicions were correct. Siren was deeply involved. He appears to be the true architect of this conspiracy. Unfortunately, we still lack concrete proof. Jervin's vague testimony won't convince the stubborn nobles and certain royal court members. Their blind faith in Siren. Astounding, to say the least. I'll continue pursuing other avenues to gather evidence against him. Following your leads, I've dispatched agents to Whiteridge to investigate. I hope we'll find something useful. Regarding Zoria's situation, I must apologize. I initiated her release, but encountered resistance from several powerful nobles. Although I serve under the Queen, I've had to suspend the release process to maintain the current political balance. But rest assured, I will continue investigating to find definitive proof of her innocence. We may meet again in the Academy sooner than expected. I'll keep you informed of any developments. Take care, Magister Merlin.